even as if one had clapped me on the back as I was on my knees before God. Yet I was not able to believe that this was a prayer of faith, till almost 6 months after, for I could not think that I had faith, or that there should be a word for me to act faith on. Therefore I should still be as sticking in the jaws of desperation, and went mourning up and down in a sad condition, crying, "Is his mercy clean gone? Is his mercy clean gone forever?" And I thought sometimes, even when I was groaning in these expressions, they did seem to make a question whether it was or no, yet I greatly feared it was. There was nothing now that I longed for more than to be put out of doubt as to this thing in question. And as I was vehemently desiring to know if there was indeed hopes for me, these words came rolling into my mind: "Will the Lord cast off forever? And will he be favorable no more? Is his mercy clean gone forever? Doth his promise fail forevermore? Hath God forgotten to be gracious? Hath he in anger shut up his tender mercies?" Psalm 77, 7 through 9. And all the while they run in my mind, methought I had this still as the answer: "It is a question whether he had or no. It may be he hath not." Yea, the interrogatory seemed to me to carry in it a sure affirmation that indeed he had not, nor would so cast off, but would be favorable, that his promise doth not fail, and that he had not forgotten to be gracious, nor would in anger shut up his tender mercy. Something also there was upon my heart at the same time, which I now cannot call to mind, which with this text did sweeten my heart, and made me conclude that his mercy might not quite be gone, nor clean gone forever. At another time I remember I was again much under the question, whether the blood of Christ was sufficient to save my soul. In which doubt I continued from morning till about 7 or 8 at night, and at last, when I was as it were quite worn out with fear, lest it should not lay hold on me, these words did sound suddenly within my heart: "He is able." But methought this word "able" was spoke so loud unto me, it showed such a great word, it seemed to be writ in great letters, and gave such a justle to my fear and doubt. I mean for the time it tarried with me, which was about a day, as I never had from that all my life, either before or after that. Hebrews 7:25. But one morning when I was again at prayer, and trembling under the fear of this, that no word of God could help me, that piece of a sentence darted in upon me: "My grace is sufficient." At this methought I felt some stay, as if there might be hope. But oh, how good a thing it is for God to send his word! For about a fortnight before I was looking on this very place, and then I thought it could not come near my soul with comfort, therefore I threw down my book in a pet. Then I thought it was not large enough for me. No, not large enough. But now it was as if it had arms of grace so wide that it could not only enclose me, but many more besides. By these words I was sustained, yet not without exceeding conflicts, for the space of 7 or 8 weeks. For my peace would be in and out, sometimes 20 times a day, comfort now and trouble presently, peace now, and before I could go a furlong as full of fear and guilt as ever heart could hold. And this was not only now and then, but my whole 7 weeks' experience. For this about the sufficiency of grace, and that of Esau's parting with his birthright, would be like a pair of scales within my mind; sometimes one end would be uppermost, and sometimes again the other, according to which would be my peace or trouble. End of Part 6.